talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the Stormterror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No? I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Stormterror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Snezhnaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super famous! Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Stormterror is the right course of action. The Cryo God's Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests. What is it? Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open. Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close. Oh, I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us. Both literally.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special? I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight, and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding Samantha's Stormterror's rage and strange crystal. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
There's something you didn't tell them. The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw. So you do remember him, that green guy! He looked just like that guy down there! What? That green guy disappeared! Use elemental sight to track him down. His footprints lead to this wall.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence. But the liar could no longer soothe his cries. Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Stormterror. Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close or something?
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this...
I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain anything. Of course it's about Stormterror.
Store?
Hey, cut it with the Amnesia Act! All right, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to...
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it? You really do have someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright, should she stand in the light. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken, he'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. Do you really deem that necessary? You can forget about me,
Oh, and what plan would...
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be...
Hey, where are you running off?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of... As far as he's concerned, you're a weird... No what? But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows...
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago. Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Stormterror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival. Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about... Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say. That she's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides... His hate, however, did not arise, nor was it born from... The black blood flowing through his... That's what has allowed him to be led astray. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise... I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them, and before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified.
So, how exactly did...
That would be, as a result, not only did I not manage to help... Yes, it was you! So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel. one of the most with it.
Will it really stop Stormterror?
Of course! There's not a single song I do not know. No matter, look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
So how can we?
It's said that I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want. Let me handle this. Hello there, sister!
May the Animo god bless you, young bard.
Actually, I know a secret that can save
Oh, what a blessing from... But you should report that...
because I'd like to borrow...
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grandmaster makes up her mind,
That's simply not acceptable! Wouldn't Stormterror end up...
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you!
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting...
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados! Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral...
Wait! Huh? She didn't even... But I have at least learned what I wanted to... She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the holy light. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. I know you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that day. So what brings you here? Tasks from the... Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to... He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must... There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only signed documents from the Grandmaster, Seneschal, and... So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Now, if you'll excuse me...
It didn't work. I knew it. I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best. So does the story not make for a fitting...
So what are you trying to say? That we're...
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Very well. Looks like today we stand for Come now, speak up. Look at you. But seriously, you're more suitable for the... Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught...
How can it be a grave injustice?
But things are different for you. Should you get caught, you would easily... The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout... If we manage to seize this up...
Stop mentioning us!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that. Your point being... Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
What are you doing here?
No, run! Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Master D-Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your,
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous. But aren't you a bard? Why not?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be...
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so...
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to...
Huh? How,
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from...
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Today, I think I'll have a glass...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well,
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
no need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... He is Master D-Luke, the boss of... He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my... Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to...
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspire...
Hotshot? So you and the bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, a shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. And towards the Fatui? Weak and Forget it. I don't feel like talking.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this. Now, answers.
You sure you want to know? It could...
That's fine. I somehow always end up
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe...
It depends. I'll make my...
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on...
Very well. Let me...
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master D-Luke?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some content. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better.
No problem. I like...
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Stormterror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Stormterror issue. Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe, but we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the people would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can...
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to...
Wow, this...
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing this.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective... The Cryo-Gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo God's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's, the only other way to affect the Animo God's power...
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could...
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big dip...
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Jean just said the Fatui are... I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh...
Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get...
Give up!
can't run from death.
Finally, the liar is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was
Senora is going to...
big talk for a guy who still ran off.
Welcome back! This is the Holy Lyre! You managed to retrieve it! The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the...
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to... As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to... What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it. It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears. I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the...
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on...
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
Now, although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. If her fine art would like to add this relic to their collection, which contained the animal. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
I'll keep this close.
Hip. Paimon didn't think we'd find Dvalin's tears in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigation.
Wow!
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the first place.
What?
Don't worry about it too much. The more flustered you become, the less likely you are to find it. Pay attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait! You had a pet tortoise?
Yes, why? Something wrong, Paimon?
Nope.
It's too early to relax. Besides,
Hey, Diluc, I heard that the Fatui have recently proclaimed you persona
what
non...
an honor. Nobody was ever proclaimed persona grata by the...
The Fatui? The diplomatic delegation from Snezhnaya? What if they got against Master Diluc?
The Fatui are a problem not only for the Knights, they also present a real threat to the whole of Mondstadt. And when it comes to threats against Mondstadt, Diluc is...
That's enough, Jean. You Knights are subject to too many restrictions. You can't directly confront this so-called diplomatic scum. Personally, I despise them. If I were to choose between eating a cryo slime alive or joining the Fatui, I'd prefer to be crushed to death by a meteorite.
Jeez, your wording is so very dramatic. Woohoo! Dvalin Protection Squad?
Let's put our crystals together. Oh. The color of these crystals looks muddy. Dvalin, you're going through so much pain. Let's start purifying these crystals first. Please.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've...
Interesting. It's like filtering wine. The process is...
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we... use the crystals on the Holy Lyre like last time.
It worked!
It seems completely different from before.
The Lyre's animal power seems fully restored. We should be able to use it now. It's all thanks to you.
Now, where should we summon Stormterror? It must be away from the city, else there will be casualties should we fail. Perhaps here at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But I'd still rather not go through the hassle.
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be able to carry a bard's words far away. It's never going to work if the air is too dry or suffocating.
Paimon understands. Sea or high place. Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
If you go east from Starfell Lake, there are mountains south of the beach.
Oh, You mean that beach you were snoring away on in
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place is... What do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Star Snatch Cliff. All right, let's do it.
Very well. Then let's meet at Star Snatch Cliff when we're ready. Please don't be late.
Yes, ma'am!
Sorry. I didn't mean to...
Everyone is finally here.
What a view!
Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it? Well, we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem to be taking a turn for the... Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of Favonius may have played a part.
Oh, we get it, Master Diluc. Everyone, please step aside. I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall begin my performance with the Holy Lyre.
What has been done cannot be undone.
Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
We are communicating. Huh?
No! Don't get bored!
Do not be fooled by him, dear dragon. He left you to rot alone. Now he attempts to deceive you once more.
Beatles!
Let your wrath fester. Mondstadt has already turned its back on
You! You were planning this all along to have me slain by them!
No, listen to me!
The time has come for the dragon to serve its true master. While you beware your pathetic selves, watch the world tremble with fear.
Dvalin.
Venti, please, be careful.
You've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be played, or does it need to be repaired?
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
You're right. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek answers from my contacts. I've got other means for getting the job done.
Diluc. Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he protects Mondstadt in his own way.
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting all of a sudden?
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss Order know that their blatant disregard for Mondstadt will not go unpunished.
Your Highness, your humble servant returns. When your homeland returns to this world, we shall revel in its glory.